Video you're about to see is one of a kind, and I believe nothing like this has ever been done by a YouTuber before.
Beautiful.
Until this moment, no person from the outside has been given access to see what Formosa military training actually looks like from the inside. For your information, Formosa is Polish equivalent to Navy SEALs, which we can find in United States. They are the toughest military combat team you can find in this country, and I'm about to find out if I'm good enough to pass their selection process. Before we start, this video was made as dedication to 1 million followers gathered on my Polish platform. During recordings, I made my best to speak as much English as possible so people around the world could also experience this adventure. By subscribing to this channel, you significantly contribute to its growth. Leave a like, sit tight, and enjoy.
In a big shortcut, I will give you a few sentences and few slides on what is naval special warfare in Formosa, where does it come from, and what are our principal tasks and how do we operate. There are three main components of the selection process. The first one is the basic physical test. It lasts for 1 day. It contains of several tasks in the swimming pool, several general conditioning tasks, 3 kilometers run, combatives tests,
Fighting on a mat and combat test.
and then finally the attitude and the heights and the water tests.
Yeah, meaning they're gonna test our skills for not only lifting weights, running, stamina, durability, endurance, but also they're gonna test us for our fighting skills. And this is something that really makes this test special. That's what I think, because you also need to be able to fight.
All of them are performed in a lack of sleep and food and under a high level of physical and psychological stress. And the second test is about to show us whether you have the motivation and the abilities to train and work as we demand.
So in our selection, the first thing we have to do is pass the test in the pool. We're gonna have to swim underwater for some specific distance, and then we're gonna have to swim 400 meters, I believe, yada yada yada. We're gonna see what we gotta do. Anyway, first part is a swimming pool. You know, physical training is gonna take about 5 hours. After that, we're gonna regroup, and I'm gonna go straight to the woods, and 3 days journey is gonna start. So as you can see, I feel so lonely over here. Not a single living soul in this place. But I guess this is what it's gonna look like for the next 3 days, because we're gonna be alone. And this is the point of this selection test. Well, some parts are in group and we're gonna have more people to be with me. But for the most part, I'm gonna be alone, single. Bro, I'm telling you, this water is 26 degrees Celsius. Fahrenheit right here on the screen, because, you know, we are in Europe. This is Poland where we are filming right now.
According to the deal, we're gonna conduct a full physical exams. The first task will be 25 meters underwater. On my mark, you're gonna have short time, take 2 free breaths, and you're gonna start swimming at your own command. Okay. Once you're on the second side of the pool, you wait for the further instructions. Your whole body is underneath the surface.
So one swimming pool in underwater. Here it comes. Let's see if I can do it.
Task number 1 completed. Go back to your starting position. Second task, 400 meters. You start on my mark. Time limit will be 8 minutes 30 seconds. Important, you will not stop and you will not touch the bottom of the pool at any moment.
Roger that, I understood.
Połowa.
All right, so 27 seconds behind the time. So I assume normally it's difficult for me. Like I don't swim at all. Like this is, actually I'm a little surprised that I didn't do it, but I couldn't synchronize my breathing with movement of my body. So that's the problem. Well, just so you know, when you're going through tests like this, you don't have a watch. Nobody tells you what time currently do you have. So you won't know until you're done what is your specific time and how much you got left, or should you go faster or should you just slow down? Because it's all about your mentality. I mean, you know me guys, I just couldn't accept the fact that I failed at the first task, so I had to go again. If I go down, this is not the way I'm gonna go down. You know what I mean? I just can't live with just thinking that I failed the first task. It just hurts my heart. So I'm asking for permission to let me go again.
Do you want to have a second attempt?
Yes, sir.
How much time do you need?
5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes. Ostatnia 50, max.
Yeah, please. This is insane. Like right now, of course I was a little tired after the first try, but still I got only 5 seconds ahead, you know? 5 seconds and I would lose again. So this one is not easy. I thought it would be easier, like swimming, you know, like of course I can swim. When you think about it, it doesn't seem so difficult as it is in reality. But at least I'm proud of myself.
The third task in the swimming pool will be your confidence test. So you're gonna have your hands and legs tight. On the whistle, you're gonna jump into the water and you're gonna do the jump proofing. So you're gonna go up and down, only using your breathe in and breathe out. And you're gonna do it for 1 minute. After that, on the next whistle, the instructor will bring you towards the shore, release your hands and legs, and you're gonna dive, pick up the rifle from the bottom of the pool, and you're gonna hold the rifle over your head for 1 minute.
That sucks.
Yep.
I can do this all day, baby. Who's gonna carry the boats? Oh, who's gonna carry the boats? They don't know me, son. Oh yes.
Do krawędzi basenu.
They almost met me, but they don't know me.
Zadanie numer 3 zaliczone. Jedziemy na halę.
What did gentlemen say about this? This may cause some problems in the future, that I drained my energy, that now I will be exhausted and I will feel this in my body. The second attempt. But it ain't done until I say it's done. Second phase is a sports center. Now we're gonna have, what, 5 tasks?
5 tasks. The first one, pull-ups, clean pull-ups, no body movement, elbows straight, chin above the bar.
All right.
14.
One thing I know for sure I can do.
Ready? Go.
O, do 20. Czy później będę cierpiał, już czuję pływanie. After swimming, I can feel it in my back. Like normally, of course, I would do 30. You know, it's a bad idea to go all out because I have to keep in mind there is still 2 days ahead of me. No sleep, so gotta be careful.
Second task, 10 meters by 10 times. Do not touch the bar. You count yourself.
Oh, don't touch the bar or
Don't knock.
knock out. Okay.
Don't knock the bar. 30 seconds.
Bro, that was crazy, man. Like I stopped, I thought it was already 10, but that was 8. So I see like in slow-mo in my mind, I'm looking at them. Is it over? They look at me. Time is still going. And I'm like, oh shit. So I went again and still within the time limit. So I would definitely like easily 2 seconds faster. I would be 2 seconds sooner on the at the finish line.
Task number 3, the rope. You go up only hands or
okay.
hands and legs. It's your choice. 6 meters. Your task is to touch the black marker. Don't jump down. Go down the same way you end up.
Okay.
Okay? No time limit for this one.
Lateral saved. Cannot hit too hard. That was on my bicep. Good. Number 4.
Let's give yourself a few minutes and we go to number 4, the bars.
To jest oszczędność baterii. Dobra, idę już. To jest poza.
Number 4, the bars.
Dips.
20 reps, straight elbows, your shoulder below your elbow, okay?
Okay. Jeszcze 2. Już na wszelki wypadek.
Mamy to.
Git.
I teraz twoje ulubione.
I tried this thing 10 times. I did it at home. This is something I can never do. What is it? Sit-ups.
Yep.
These are not classic sit-ups. These are, I'm sorry to say that, but these are fucked up sit-ups, you know? Like all the fitness trainers in the world, I would say these sit-ups are old school. These are old school sit-ups. That's what I'm gonna say. Just not to offend no one.
Okay. 2 minutes, 70 repetitions. Your feet will go here. When you're up, your elbows will touch your knees. When you're down,
From the side or from the front? Is it?
from the side,
I can do it, this, like from the front?
you can do it like this.
All right.
When you're down, your upper back will touch the...
My upper back or my elbows, like arms?
That's enough.
Okay,
You can touch your elbows if you want to, but this has to touch the ground for sure. And your palms have to be like this, behind your head. Start.
10. 20. 30. 40. Minuta do końca. No, easy. 60. 30 sekund do końca. 70.
Oh yes, bravo. I did it. I've never done this before, but today I did it. I'm gonna be a Formosa soldier. We are the champions.
Dobra, przygotuj się i idziemy na wierzch.
Do not drink half a gallon of isotonic drink before running. Highly unrecommended.
3 kilometers.
3 kilometers.
12 minutes, 30 seconds. That's your time limit. It's gonna be 7.5 laps. We're gonna start here and we're gonna finish on the
Alright.
opposite side.
Almost 2 miles to run.
Start. Four laps to go. Ostatnie, teraz przyspiesz. Dwanaście, 13. W czasie.
Isotonic didn't help, and I feel my abs are a little wasted after a previous session.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, but it's good. It's 4:05 for 1 kilometer. I'm sorry again, Europe baby. This is Poland. So 4 minutes and 5 seconds per kilometer. That's okay. After all this, let's put the gloves on.
Nie będzie tak łatwo, muszą maski mieć.
Witamy serdecznie.
Podu nie ma.
After everything I've done, a hell was about to come.
Straszą, że to będzie jazda, że mają morderczego trenera.
Well, that guy looked intimidating. He looked like actual action man, you know?
Witam.
Starszy podoficer, miał po Formoza, chorąży. Mam nadzieję, że będziesz się dobrze bawił. Tak?
Tak jest.
I dziękuję.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Prawo zwrot i bieg.
I just want to point out how quick this started. No words. This guy looks so serious. I'm scared to talk. So I'm just gonna do what he tells me.
And as I said, as I expected, it was hell. They didn't make any breaks. It was going on for 90 minutes and no breaks at all. We were running in circles, we were sprinting, we were exercising, doing burpees, flips, push-ups. The point is, we were constantly moving. There was no single moment where we had some time to rest.
Podaneczka do wewnątrz. Tak jest, dawaj, dawaj. Up! Dawaj! Dobrze, dawaj, 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 dawaj.
That was just pure agony, you know. I felt like I was dying. Everything was burning so hard.
Leć. Bieg. Zwiększ tempo. Bieg.
Really don't remember the last time I was so tired. I just took the GoPro camera, I placed it under, beneath me. And I'm like,
I have no words. This is murder in broad in the daylight. All right, so right now, final part is a sparring session, and I'm so tired that I don't care anymore. So let's just keep on going.
that was the moment I felt, okay, I got through the hardest moment. Now it's something I'm used to because I've been training pure boxing for the past 2 years.
2 minuty. Zmiana w parach. Nie zatrzymuj się. Jak się... I wychodzisz na lewo, prawo. Czas. Zmiana w parach. Dawaj, jedziemy. 2 minuty.
Woo!
Tak jest, lecimy. O, do tyłu. Tak jest. Boki, na boki. Za plecy staraj się przechodzić.
Skills. I don't think anyone had superb boxing skills, but definitely they had the charisma, they had the character, and they were not stopping. Whatever I did, they were not pulling back. So that's a props to everybody. Definitely pushed myself over the limit.
Teraz troszeczkę przyspieszyć. 2 minuty dla jednostki, jedziemy. Dawaj. Tak jest, dawaj. Tak jest. Ładny, lepiej tak. Na boczek. Dobry, dawaj ten charakter. Dawaj, tak, musi wejść. I teraz, tak jest, świetnie. Tak, pięknie. Dobrze, czas, pięknie. Piątkę sobie zbić. Nie ma tu przepraszam. Tu wszyscy są kolegami. Nie ma za co przepraszać.
Definitely gonna have some calluses on my toes. However, this part, I believe, pretty good. For a 40 kilometers run, we have some minor, obstacle, but nothing that we cannot resolve.
We have this element done. Now we're gonna head back to the island and we're gonna have the last portion of the physical test. which will be the attitude and swimming test.
Oh, okay. Oh, today we have some more tests for today. Okay.
It's gonna be a mixed heights and
Alright.
swimming test.
Okay. Let's do this. Chill. Cool down after this sweating on a mat.
Zapraszam.
Bro, right now I feel, I cooled down a little bit, and I feel I'm out. And this is still just the beginning of the whole process.
It was very dark. I could barely see. We only had a light pointed in my face, so I only saw the light. I didn't see anything around. And then we got to the place where there was a wetsuit, and the big boss told me to.
You stay only in your underpants, put on the wetsuit, the harness, second shoes and the helmet. I'll be back for you.
A to nie jest za małe?
Nie, zamek z tyłu.
Nie pier...
O, to przede wszystkim.
Bro, I put it on like the wrong way. Impossible. Idę. You gotta be kidding me, man.
The first task, we're gonna go on a platform.
I didn't sign up for this.
We're gonna go on a platform, and the first task will be to jump from the platform to the water. You're gonna jump when I tap you on the shoulder and I say jump.
Of course I was a little scared, but I'm like, I'm not gonna let them know. I can't let them know. This is a, selection. I have to look strong.
Jeszcze. Skok. Patrz na mnie. Go up the ladder.
The first moment I hit water, it was cold. After this jump, my cramps got 3 times worse than they were before. So I was in the water moving my arms, and my legs were just straight.
So at this level, ladies and gentlemen, I guess the biggest problem is that I'm getting cramps in my legs. It's very difficult to make any movement. So this jump, I don't know if that's effect of a shock, but when I jumped in the water, I felt pain in my head. It's probably maybe pressure. It's very deep over there. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't pleasant. I feel a little more awake, even though I get cramps, so this sucks. But at least the swimming suit, keeps me warm.
Go up the ladder.
So I'm only using my right leg to bend because I cannot lift up my left leg. I'm getting really strong cramps in my left quad, so this makes it difficult.
Walk towards me, watch out for your feet.
Stary, to jest grube.
Now you're gonna perform another jump. It's a little bit higher. The procedure is the same. Once you're in the water, you're gonna turn your face towards me. I'm gonna see if everything's okay, and you're gonna swim along the building towards the light. You understand?
Understood. Pretty nice view, tak.
Skok.
Ja pierd...
No.
Płyń do światła!
They started creating waves with the boat. And I promise you, I started drowning. That was the first moment in the entire day that I felt my life was in danger.
Jaki pająk.
The basic physical screening is over. It's time to prepare for the terrain test.
Beautiful.
And that was it. My cramps were killing me. My legs were just straight. But it was done. I officially finished the physical part of the selection.
Here comes my last shower, so I better enjoy it while I can. Then we're gonna eat and we're going straight to the woods. For the first time I felt this is no joke. This is no joke. But it's really fun.
So, first, from now on,
Number
you are number 48.
48 centimeters in my bicep. Thank you, thank
You
you.
will have it all the time on your right shoulder.
My right one is smaller than the left one, but it's okay.
That's the gear you're gonna take with you for the next 36 hours.
36 hours.
It has everything you need to sleep, work, and perform in the field. Sleeping bag, BV cover, sleeping mat, Gore-Tex, warm jacket, poncho, underwear, something warm to wear, food and water, navigation, and a rucksack.
Big back.
And it's gonna travel on your back all the time.
For now this feels pretty light, but I'm sure in time it's gonna be like irritating. Look at our ride.
When we got to the truck, there were people sitting inside already, and those were the guys I was training with on the mat, having a sparring session. They were supposed to go with me to the woods. The realest thing I could see is when I got inside, they laid down, they made some space for themselves, and they were taking every minute to rest. They knew what was coming.
Get off the truck and line up on the left side of the vehicle. First thing, there will be two signals from now on that you're gonna work with. One single whistle is 5 minutes readiness for march. So in 5 minutes you are ready like this to continue marching. Series of short whistles is the same, but 15 minutes. Second thing, no rubbish is left behind. I want this forest to be clean for you, for our children, and for their children. And the last thing, I will not shout, I will not hurry you guys up. I want to see 100% performance. If you're not there on time, we're gonna repeat and repeat until you are on time.
And I just hear, turn right, march, just like that. Just start marching. Everybody started marching. And bro, the tempo, that was so quick, I couldn't keep up. We went up the hill and then down the hill. Again, up the hill, down the hill. I was crying, my legs were burning. Now that was the moment where for the first time I thought, maybe I should just leave. Like maybe I should just quit. Maybe I can go home anytime. I can go home, nothing will happen. But you know, I'm not a quitter. Again, I tried to give my best, but there was a point where I started making like really small steps. I almost stopped and someone from behind pushed me and said, come on AJ, like a little bit more, you can do it. Now that showed me working in this environment is about teamwork as well.
Okay, this is where you're gonna sleep tonight. 34, you take the lead. You have 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, I wanna see everybody lying down. All the lights are off. If you won't make it in 15 minutes, we'll make a second loop. Is that clear?
Clear. Again, teamwork. Everybody set up their own bed. I was fresh, I didn't know how to do it, and they helped me out. Everyone started helping me out just, you know, so we can all together be on time. That's a valuable lesson. Within 5 minutes, I believe I was, you know, ready to sleep. But the sky, the one thing I need to point out was the sky. I don't remember the last time I saw such a beautiful, clear sky.
Dobra, zamykamy ten dzień?
No nie no, idziemy normalnie, już tutaj ściemy nie ma, idziemy spać i że zaraz dostaniemy karę, więc już trzeba się zawijać. Siemano. Idę spać.
1 year ago, when I started my series with testing uniformed services in Poland, I didn't think it will lead us to filming what you just saw. So far, I've been going through many different physical exams, but Formosa really brought it up to another level. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the second part of the video, in which not only my physical abilities will be put to the test, but also my mental strength.